Hi, I'm John, and this is part 10 of my Valheim Call to Arms playthrough series with mods. Hello, and welcome back to Valheim. In the previous parts, we set down a portal. Here, I should actually mark that on the map. At the Elder's house, and we fought the Elder, the second of the Forsaken, and we defeated him in battle, took his trophy to the sacrificial stones and gained its Forsaken power. And then we went back and defeated him again to get a trophy from him, to sacrifice it to get a rare runestone out of it. So now I guess I could actually enchant items with that. I should actually check that just to see. Yeah. I don't know if, I mean, I guess I could enchant something. Do I have a spare hammer? Because it's showing in there. Yeah, there we go. I don't know why my rugged backpack is showing us a cape. Maybe it's because of this. Let's select that. Okay. Alright. And I don't have any enchants on that either, so maybe I should enchant that. Although I do have one that's already enchanted, but it's just that it's not, this one isn't upgraded to level 3 like this one is, so it doesn't have that much inventory space in it, and the max carry weight increase isn't as good as on the one that's being upgraded. I don't know, maybe let's start with the bronze axe. Let's enchant this. Alright, we got more parry window time, and block stamina usage has been reduced. Alright. It's alright. Nothing amazing, but a decent enchant. So now I'm gonna need more Elder trophies to get more runestones if I want to continue enchanting. I guess I could go and slay the Elder a third time, just because it's really quick with the Forsaken power that we got from the Elder. When activated, it increases damage done with axes, swords and knives by 100%. So you're basically dealing double damage at that point. And since the axe is a good weapon against the Elder, it's gonna be a quick fight. So let's sacrifice some ancient seeds. Let's turn on the Forsaken power. Let's see if we can get the crits. We did. Nice. I didn't quite get the block. I'm just gonna tank the hit, because I was getting the full combo out. Alright. Let's regenerate some stamina. Alright, I'm taking too much damage at this point. Okay, I should play it a little bit safer. Nice. Got out of the way. Dodge that, and there we go. That was quick. Oh, we actually got something epic. Unidentified Black Forest gear. Cool. Okay. That's nice. Alright, let's return to the Black Forest Fortress Ruins. And I think in this part we are gonna delve deeper into the swamps and go explore. Now that we've gotten the Elder out of the way, let's actually go ahead and sacrifice the Elder's trophy. I might actually keep a spare swamp key, because you never know when you're gonna need it. And you're gonna wanna have it when you need it. Oh! The epic item was a Raven Bulwark. A bronze bulwark of the epic quality. So it has increased durability, thorn damage, which I guess when enemies hit me they take some damage themselves, and increased block when health is critical. Alright. Definitely gonna take that. And I guess I could now get rid of the Bone Tower shield. Although I do like the look of the Bone Tower shield, so... Don't I have any more fine wood? Apparently not. Okay. I guess I should get some of that. I mean, I'm gonna need it to make a portal. Okay. Well. I guess it's time to grab some portal materials. Now I'm only missing the fine wood. But I think we're just gonna hope that we come across some fine wood out there on our adventures. Let's take one more poison resistance meat. We're gonna need those. I guess I'm gonna switch the spear to the Adgeir. Still don't know how you're supposed to pronounce that. Let's leave the ancient seeds. Take the bronze pickaxe, which I just got. That's cool. I guess I should get rid of something to make room. I don't think I'm ever gonna need the satchel again, so let's get rid of that. Let's actually leave the runestone there. And let's leave the spare pickaxe in here as well. So, I'm gonna need some wood so that I can make a workbench. So that I can craft the portal when needed. Let's go ahead and reclaim some items from that satchel. And I'm kind of afraid to reclaim anything. I mean, I don't know which tier cape which is, so I'm just gonna delete it, whatever. I'm not gonna need those materials anyway. So, I guess we should start by going and search for the treasure chests. Seems like a good place to start, right? We also planted some turnip seeds and some raspberry and blueberry bushes out here, so yeah, the fortress ruins are looking great. I do really like it as a base of operations, but I think when we find a good place in the swamps, I mean if we find a good place in the swamps, then we are gonna move our base of operations there when we enter the swamp era, sort of say, into progress. And I think we've found everything we need to find in the Black Forest. We found Haldor, which is probably the most important thing. And we defeated the Forsaken of the Black Forest, so... And we found carrots already, so... Yeah, I can't really think of anything that I would have missed. I really should have repaired my equipment before coming out here. Like, that would have been the smart thing to do, but... Yeah, I guess I never claimed to be that smart. A rare, unidentified Black Forest gear, okay. Oh, what's this? Muddy scrap pile. Oh. I haven't drank a poison resistance mead yet, so I don't want to get poisoned. Let's check this out. We get some iron, nice. Very cool. Great orbs always find their way to you when you're mining. I guess these great orbs were friendly enough. Took care of that blob for me. Is there anything else in here? Does it go deeper? There we go, got some more of it. Is that it? Definitely want to grab all of it that I can find. Because once I get to the Iron Age, sort of say, I definitely want to build a house near the sacrificial stones, the starting area. And I want iron for that, because then I can make the stone cutter and build stone foundations for it. It's just gonna look nicer because I want to have a portal in the basement, because it's gonna be up on a hill, so I can build a basement without it being submerged underwater. Oh, what did I just hit? Oh, there's a log in the way here. Let's iron into the backpack. I think I'm gonna have to return, to be honest. And put those iron scraps into the smelter. But I kinda do wanna farm for blood bags as well. Let's just go ahead and drink one of these, so I won't instantly die. Now watch me instantly die after getting poisoned. What's that? Something in the water, which I didn't take. Let's store some items in here so I can actually grab the loot. Oh, it's a stone. Okay, never mind. There's something here. Alright. So, yeah, we're gonna have to return. But at least we're gonna get to sleep over the night. Because it is dark in here. I should have a torch with me, to be honest. Let's craft one of those when we get back. Oh. I haven't marked this on the map. Okay. Some copper here if we need it. I don't think we're gonna need any more copper, but you never know. Something glowing there. A green glow. Okay, some dust. And some essence. Let's store these in here. I should actually go ahead and these in here. Let's close the doors. Oh, that kind of scared me. I don't want to fight you right now. I don't know if you care, but just letting you know. Twig. Alright, let's see if these find their way into their right boxes. And let's see if we can sleep. I think there's a chance that there are too many enemies around us, or that they are too close to us. Yeah. I figured. Get out of here, guys. Why is this not working? Does it need more space? Okay. Just drop these. How do I have so many Great Dwarf eyes all the time? Whatever. Let's see if I can sleep now. 36 new recipes, nice. You can hear the iron going, or the smelters going. That's a good sound. Alright, let's identify these items. A magic hoe, which is glowing, and another bronze pickaxe, which is nice. Nice. Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna get rid of my antler pickaxe now then. So I have a spare bronze. And that is indeed a better one. So let's swap these. And let's take the forest tokens with me. I'm gonna bring them to Haldor. Still don't have any healing meads ready. Did I make a... I think I did. Oh, it's red up here, yeah. As I said in the last part, I'm gonna forget that I moved the farming gear up there. And I did, so... At least I knew it was gonna happen. Those smelters are working really slow. How do I get rid of twig? Does anyone know? 'Cause I'm kinda done with it. Alright, so... the stone cutter. I'm gonna need wood and stone with me, and iron of course. So I guess I could go and... sorry, I had to stretch. I guess I could go to the sacrificial stones to build, now that I can build with... I don't really do anything with the hard antlers, so let's just leave it here. But yeah, now that I can build with stone, I guess I could go ahead and do that. Yeah, maybe I should do that then. So I think I should actually take a lot of wood and stone with me, but I'm probably gonna want the cart for that, so let's actually take some materials for another portal. Where do I put the ooze? Just leave it here. Because yeah, I'm gonna... Can I sneak up on the twig? No. Okay, I'm gonna have to research the interwebs for how to get rid of the twig. Or maybe it's just gonna haunt me forever in here. But yeah, let's get to the lake house. And move to the sacrificial stones, put down a portal in there, and then grab the cart. Let's actually grab all this wood from here. And the stone, I'm gonna need a lot of stone. And yeah, let's head towards the sacrificial stones. Yeah, I'm gonna have to cut down some birch trees to get fine wood and regular wood as well for a workbench. Although I just did just grab a full stack of it from the lake house, so I don't actually need it. Or any more of it. Although I'm gonna need wood for building, so doesn't hurt to have extra. But fine wood I'm gonna need for a portal, so that should be enough for 2 of them. Let's see if I can still find the cart. Where did I leave it? Somewhere in here, right? There it is. It kind of gets camouflaged. Alright. So on top of this hill is where I planned to build. Okay. Let's see if I can level the terrain. Get out of here. Okay, so how do I want to do this? I guess we're just gonna... It's not gonna be this big, but might as well level enough terrain to be prepared to expand it if needed. And I kind of want to have it near this oak because it just looks cool. So I guess I'm gonna start hacking away. If I want the basement to be I don't know, let's just see what happens. I was thinking about if the walls are gonna be straight like this, am I gonna have to go that way or that way, or can I go like in between? Because this is south and this is west. So if I go southwest, the walls are gonna be like zigzag. They're not gonna be straight. And I would like for my walls to be straight. And the other thing, let's see if I can somehow change oh, there we go. Now it's like a box shape, which I want. Okay, so the box is also like pointing towards south and west and north and east, so I guess I'm gonna have to... Okay, let's just level up the ground. Towards here, like so. And then need to see what I'm doing. Now it's a square, a rectangle, square. Let's go with square. And how big is it? It's not too big right now, which is good. Don't want to make it too big straight away. Alright, that's already quite big. I don't know if I build too close to the oak, then the house is gonna be, you know, hit with the leaves. So let's go this way a bit. And let's actually see if we can place down a workbench. And let's see how... Oh, I should have taken core wood with me. So it's not quite at the same level with the core wood pole, or the log pole. So I guess I should do that, and now level the terrain with this. Alright, that seems good enough for a basement. Okay, we got ourselves a basement. So let's go ahead and put down a portal. And let's call this Forsaken Hill. And let's go to Black Forest Fortress ruins to gather up some stuff. I'm gonna need core wood. I guess I should just take all sorts of wood with me. And since I'm mostly building at the moment, I guess I shouldn't waste the good foods. Oh, the healing meats are done. Let's take those out. So let's actually leave the sausages and the black soup in here. Take the queen's jam, and boar jerky will do. Alright. Let's take the meads. I'm just gonna delete some arrows. I have so many of them. Okay. I came here for core wood, right? Let's take some of that with me. I'm guessing I'm gonna need a lot of stone with me as well. And I'm sure just the regular old wood wouldn't do any harm either. So let's grab that. I guess I'll leave the iron here. Yeah, still don't have enough materials for an item stand. I was thinking about putting the let's go to the Forsaken Hill. Yeah, I was thinking about putting up the bone tower shield on the wall, since I don't really have a use for it. I don't think. I doubt I'll ever use it. Okay, let's put down the stone cutter. And let's lay some foundations. I don't actually know how big of an area this is at the moment, but we'll find out. Kinda doesn't go to the edge. I wanna get rid of this grass down here. There we go. So if I place it right there on the edge. Okay, it's good enough, I think. There's a little bit of a bigger gap on this side, but well, let's see if I can fix that. Okay, now there's no gap on this side and a big gap on this side. This is like unnecessarily dumb thing to do. Okay, now there's no gap on this side and there's a gap on... Whatever, I'm just gonna keep the gap for now. And waste my nights thinking about that, not getting any sleep. Don't want to do that. I could just, you know, add stone walls around the basement, so I wouldn't even see the gaps. Oh, I ran out of stone. No, I didn't. Just kidding. Have more in the cart. Stop that. Alright. What else do we want to do? That's perfect. Alright, so this is 5 times 7. I'm not a huge fan of that. Should I try to... Yes, I should try to. Let's see, what am I doing right now? Need to zoom out. Level. If I level here. Okay, don't want to do that. Let's get rid of that and... Okay, let's just get rid of... Am I gonna hit this side? I am. Oh no. So... There we go. That was what I was trying to do. Let's try to fix this side. There we go. Perfect. Let's add these. Let's get rid of the grass. That's nice. And now I can put these over here. And do I want to... I don't know. I don't know if I want to, but I'm gonna. Alright. Let's bring the cart a bit closer. Let's actually store all the wood in there. And did I have a lot of stone left? I do. I could put up some stone walls in here. I mean, I guess it looks nicer with them. Or does it? I don't know. Because then this part is gonna be left out. Maybe I'll just have to use the smaller pieces for that. But then it doesn't look connected, because it's gonna have different styles. Whatever, you know. Let's take the portal. Should I have it here? Does it really matter? I don't know. Let's put it here. Forsaken Hill. It's getting pretty difficult to see anything. I guess I could go and sleep over the night. And I probably should, to make things a bit easier for myself. But who likes the easy way anyways? It's all about the struggle. Okay, let's just go to the Black Forest Fortress ruins. And I don't feel rested anymore. Good timing. Let's go to sleep. That's a nice dream. Good morning. Day 25. Okay. It's a good day to build, I guess. I'm gonna try and at least get the foundations down. Or most of them. I'm gonna need a staircase. This is not gonna stay here, it's just for now. So that I can get up from there. Let's move the workbenches in here, so they are in range. Get rid of any graylings. Oh yeah, I probably should use the stone walls to cover up this area out here. Well, I'm gonna need more stone for that. Luckily there are plenty of stones around here. I kinda wanna keep this here because it adds to the aesthetic of the place, I think. So let's hack away these other stones that don't add much to the view. There we go. Plenty of stones here in the forest. Or I guess you would call these boulders and not stones or rocks. Kind of, well, they're big rocks and they're made of stone, so you know, whatever. Alright, let's see if that's enough. And if we're gonna need more, then we're just gonna hack some more rocks. Turn them into stone. Okay, that wasn't aligned properly. Is this aligned properly? I guess it is. Okay. Let's do the same on the other side. There we go. We have a few stones left, so let's just fix these corners here. And there we are. Guess I should eat if I can, in case I get ambushed by enemies. Oh, okay. I almost got worried there for a sec. I guess my cart is still kind of far away. I should probably have my kitchen area downstairs as well. If I'm gonna build a hearth. I can't really place it up here unless if I raise some stone foundations up to this level. I mean, I guess I could also do that, but then that's gonna maybe ruin the basement a bit. Alright, let's roll the cart over here so that it is in range of everything. Let's add some more poles around. Why do these look like they're not connected? Something wrong here? 'Cause these look connected. These don't. Even the pole is not. Okay, something's wrong here. Did I get the stones? No. Oh, they went to the cart. That's good. There we go. Yeah. Okay. That's weird. I guess I'm gonna add these. But if I'm gonna have a door here, should I have the door here? Or should I have a side entrance? I rarely do houses with side entrances, so I don't know if I should do it this time. Just to do something different. Although, if I have the entrance here, pointing towards south, then the sacrificial stones are right there. And if I had the door pointing towards east, then I would have Eikthyrs altar staring at me. Which, I don't know if I want that. I probably don't want that. So, I guess we are going with what we are used to. Also, I might just extend a small bit towards here and do the same on this side. To have a throne here and stuff like that. Should I do that? Yeah, let's do that. Just a small extension. Let's get rid of the grass. I hope that didn't screw up anything. Let's actually not raise it that much. Let's raise it this much. Although, is it gonna cut through the floor and show up down here? Sure enough, it does. Okay. I mean, this would be nicer, but it cutting through the floor kind of ruins it. Unless, of course, if I continued forward a bit, but yeah, then the floor, the stones are gonna, you can see them through the floor panels, so that's not good either. Nothing is good. Everything is terrible. And maybe I should make this out of stone. Well, we can figure that out later. But if we're gonna do it here as well, then I'm definitely gonna have to do it with stone. Okay, I didn't think this through. Yeah, that doesn't look good. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't look like the worst thing ever. I don't think. Or does it? Maybe it does. Oh no. Let's get some walls here so I can put some poles down. Alright, I'm just gonna put up the foundation structures of this. The support structures is probably the right word. That's not right. Let's do that on this side as well. And then we don't have any core wood left. Is that so? Okay. So we're gonna need more core wood then. Well. Then we're just gonna go and have to go and get some. But I also think it's about time to end this part soon. I can't even talk anymore. Not that I ever knew how to do that to begin with, but yeah. Let's get some core wood before we end this part. So yeah, we didn't really progress into the swamps that much, because I ran into some scrap iron straight away. So yeah, as I had said previously, when I get scrap iron I wanna start building, or not scrap iron but iron, I wanna start building, because then I'll have access to stone building. Now that I have it, I wanna build, so yeah. The swamp progression is gonna have to wait for now, but I'm sure I'll finish up the building of the Forsaken Hill in the next part, and then we will continue our journey into the... Oh! That was scary. That was super scary. I was sure I'm gonna die. Am I not gonna be able to cut down this stump? Kinda seems like it. There we go. I don't wanna have a random stump there on the hill or the cliff. Okay, I've got plenty of core wood. I mean, I'm sure I could use more, but... well... okay, let's cut down a few more. Oh, got it. Where am I? This way then. But yeah, I don't know what I was saying. I was probably going through what I did in this part. So yeah, in the next part we will continue from here. So, a recap. We entered the swamps with the goal of finding the treasure chest, but we actually found some muddy scrap pile on our way and got iron from that. Scrap iron which we threw in the smelter, got refined iron, and then the ability to build with stone. So now we are building somewhere around here. We named it the Forsaken Hill. And yeah, it's still a work in progress, so we're gonna continue that in the next parts. And once the build is complete, then we are gonna continue our adventure into the swamps. So yeah, in the next part we will continue from here. So now it's time to bid you farewell. So thank you for watching, like the video if you liked it, and stay tuned for more Valheim.